Okay, I'm back. It's been quite a long absence, longer than I expected, I admit. My last video was about 10 months ago and a lot has happened in the meantime. I didn't really put a time frame on how long it might be, but I didn't expect it to be quite this long. But I took some much needed time to myself to really want to come back in the right energy of service and really delivering content that feels true to me, because I've been undergoing my own evolution. So any of you that have been following my journey on social media, you can find me on AM Barnes Italia on Instagram and Facebook. And the reason for that is I moved to Italy. So I quit medicine. I think that was my last video perhaps that I posted, and I essentially ejected out of Australia December 17th, 2020 to Italy, and pretty much just on a 1-year student visa, just did whatever was required really in order to get on that plane and get myself over here, because I was receiving a very strong call that this is the place that I need to be spending some time, if not the rest of my life. So the video that I really want to deliver today is a little bit of a recap of my journey, my discoveries, my reflections over the last little while as the whole doctor, feeling absolutely more whole than I ever have before, and perhaps feeling more of a doctor, a healer than I ever have before. Because I've been on my own healing journey for a while. I believe these things never really end, but it's really my purpose and privilege to share from that space now with anyone that might want to listen or learn from me. So this video, primarily, we want to talk about burnout, because I have been a victim of burnout. I've been an observer of burnout. And now I want to really turn that around and become a healer of burnout, amongst many other things, because I think it is such a preventable issue and it really is affecting so many incredible people, and it's really making them small in their lives. So I'm filming this video from Puglia in southern Italy. My videos will probably have a lot of different locations in the future, and I guess you'll have to see what comes by paying attention to my videos and where my locations might be. But if you hear some scooters and things going around, that is definitely possible. I've tried to film this during the afternoon siesta when everyone generally quietens down. I really should be doing that as well. I've been enjoying taking on all aspects of the Italian lifestyle, and it truly is the secret sauce, honestly, of a beautiful wellness package, and you don't have to come to Italy to do it. So for me, I had a long journey of recurrent burnout, and a lot of it was from basically ignoring my body, ignoring symptoms, ignoring my intuition, ignoring my own inner voice of demanding that things needed to change and things needed to get better, and that I couldn't continue abusing myself emotionally, physically, and mentally in this way. But I really felt that it was always short term. You know, I just needed to get to the next goal, the next thing, you know, the next holiday, the next weekend. What's really interesting in the times that we're living in right now is those holidays aren't coming for a lot of people. And a lot of you are in Australia that follow me, and you know what's going on there. I'm not going to get into any sort of dark, controversial territory in my videos, hopefully not. But it's really difficult now, because those support structures, those anesthesias literally of our life are sort of being removed from us. So we're having to really get real with what our day-to-day life is like in our career, in our family, in the people that we spend time with, in our hobbies, in our lifestyle, our very lifestyle. What I've come to realize over 8 months of mostly quiet and rest, because I can't speak the language here, I'm learning, but it's given me a chance to shut up and actually listen, because I normally talk a lot. I have a YouTube channel as my outlet, but it's allowed me to realize that we don't need to manage the symptoms of burnout. There's actually nothing wrong with us. What is wrong are all of the external things impacting us at very deep levels. So when you are not in a state of burnout, when you are in a life of true balance that truly fills you with joy, then you don't need to be worried about optimizing your sleep and having a smoothie in the morning and taking supplements and making sure that you schedule your exercise or even get a gym membership. They are things, tools that have relevance when we have a life that is inherently out of balance. So what I am hoping to share with you and with especially powerful, strong women who are just feeling like they just go, go, go in their lives is that there's nothing wrong with you, but we need to create the space as best as possible for you to create the life that actually serves you in the best capacity, so that your body is able to actually be at its best without the supports, so that exercise doesn't feel like a chore, so that your sleep is harmonious and natural. And so this idea of burnout doesn't have to be a sentence. It doesn't have to be an inevitability of lifestyle choices. That you have some tools and some strategies around that in order to help you move out of a space of burnout and to being truly lit up. So when I removed a lot of the constructs of my old life, I didn't just leave my job, I left a country, I left expectations, I left structure, I left security, I left safety in many ways. But all those things that we think are actually servicing us are actually feeding the problem for many of us. Not all of us, but for many of us. So they are sort of my key learnings that I really wanted to share at this point in time. It's not necessarily a profound video, but it's just introducing you to my journey so far, where I'm at, where I'm continuing to explore, the directions I'm going to be starting to move in, and maybe not producing so many videos about some other topics, but moving into some more really juicy stuff on my inner journey, my inner healing, and a bit less of the super medicalized kind of content, moving into a lot more of a wellness space, but of course always having that Dr. Brain, which has been finally honed in my head, and delivering content from this incredible country of Italy that has completely stolen my heart and captured my soul, and literally feeds me every day with complete joy, challenge, love, abundance, simplicity, and it's just a really special place for me. So I really wish for everybody that you can find your true home, your true compass, and I'd really like to be part of that journey for you. If you would like to allow me to be and continue to watch my videos. So I'll be back a lot more frequently now. I've kind of broken the seal, so to speak. I'm ready to talk again. I'm ready to share. And thank you all so much for your support, for your ongoing subscription to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And also make sure you hit that little bell so you get notifications about when I upload new content. Please also check me out on social media, because I will now be mostly using that as my platform to share my latest offerings as far as consulting services, coaching services, retreats, masterminds. I've got some beautiful things planned for very special people out there. So please connect with me there and stay tuned. There is so much more to come. Ciao.